Okay, so let's get rocking with our agility workout. So this week's agility workout I'm doing from my home. And the reason is, so the first 9 pillars we did in the area that I was training, in the areas I trained other people in our room, in a training room, and what we call our dojo, our training area. And the next 9 pillars I'm doing from home, which is probably where you're doing yours from, living room, bedroom, somewhere in space, just to show you this will work anywhere. We have a saying, you only need 1 meter square. We're going to use a little bit more than that maybe today, depending on how much room you have. But the main thing is, we're going to get loose and get warm and get an awesome workout. So today's agility workout is going to be linking lots of techniques together. So the purpose is, I'm going to give you little workouts. We're going to get strong in those workouts, and then we're going to make a big, mighty workout, putting them all together. So obviously, it's going to be a good cardiovascular workout, good cardiovascular fitness workout, but it's about the connection, the transition between one movement and the other movements. Little twist. So don't worry too much about the actual movements themselves to start with. The actual exercise is not the most important part. The exercise do require a bit of agility. It's mainly how you connect them together. It's moving from one to the other I'm looking for. That's what this session is going to be all about. Let's kick our butts. If we do it right, the movement will be the workout. And that'll be what will get us real super fit. So this, hopefully, it must be your second time doing agility. How are you getting on with it? Little twist. This is my favourite one. It's the one where you get to move around. I like to move around. I get bored in one spot. Big arms round. It's the one that when people first start, they probably don't like so much. Because like, oh, I've got restrictions. I've been restricted where I can move. But by the end, they love it. Because it's that freedom of movement. Twist. This is the one that gives you the absolute body confidence. Because you're confident in what your body can do and achieve. And relax, shoulders round. Or should I say, this is the one that restricts most people from achieving their absolute body confidence. Because no matter how much you might shred some weight, you might shred some body fat, if you don't trust what your body can do, hips around, big circles, you're not going to get that confidence. You might look in the mirror and go, well, I'm looking slimmer or I'm looking stronger, but am I stronger? And this is the one that's going to make sure that you trust your body. So let's enjoy it. Let's explore those different pathways. Don't worry if you find it difficult, guys. I'm going to challenge you. That's the whole point, right? I'm going to challenge you. No challenge, no change. Twist across. Remember, the reason why I call it unreal results is because they're results you've been telling yourself for how many years or how long you can't achieve them. They're out of your range. Well, that's not going to happen anymore for you. Me and you together, we're going to get this done. And we're going to achieve those results. Bring arms over the top. We're going to make them happen. But not only that, we're going to make them stay there as well. Long-term positive results, guys. They're going to stay forever with you. Because we're going to build up the strength. And then we're going to go knees around big circles. One leg on the leg. Knees round. There you go. Big circles over the top. We got it, team. Roll and round. And then we're going to flick our heels into our butts. One at a time. So we need to make sure you're super loose, super warm, super ready. Flick the heels in. Every joint needs to be woke up. So during this first section, when you learn all the movements, you don't have to last the whole round with me. Twist across. You might need a bit of time in between to have a rest. Don't worry about that, that's fine. When we get to the end and we do the full workout, we put it all together. And then reaching over the top, big arms over again. When we get to that section at the end, that's what we're going to go for it. That's what we're going to try and connect it. Because it won't be high numbers. Back to bouncing, press up and down. We'll do high numbers as a practice, to practice the exercises. And then we'll maybe lower the numbers, well, we will lower the numbers of the exercises so you don't get exhausted. Push them out, pull them back. And we can keep on moving around. Okay, we're going to go for starters. Let's go. 10 seconds. Starters. Bring it up a level. Let's go for it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Change it behind knees. Let's go. Run those knees in. We need a bit more heat in your body, guys. We're going to force that heart to pump that blood around. Let's get going. Wake up all the departments. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go for long legs, long chops. Let's go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Into kicking our butts. Let's go. 10 seconds. Last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Nice work, team. Okay, roll the shoulders around. Warm up essential. Let's make sure we're ready for this, team. Roll the shoulders down, heads down side to side. Relax. Don't force this, guys. Let it move freely. Here we go. Down one side, then to the other side. Then we're going to add a little roll around. We go around the front. Roll across the top and back. Roll the front. Across the top and back. There we go. That's it, team. Nice and steady with that. And we're going to get those ankles moving again. Super important that we make sure all the joints are awake and ready. Super important that we've got stability on our feet. Do we know what we're doing? Okay, so from here, let's take one leg back, heel down. Roll hips forwards, roll the shoulders back. Drop the body, make sure we're stable. Push that knee out, grab the ball, twist across the body. No restrictions, nothing left unturned, remember guys. More about waking the body up, building those pathways. Change over, other side, let's go. So we step forwards, other heel down. Shoulders back, hips forwards, roll them in. Sitting tall, drop down low with the foot, with the knee, sorry. Twist across the body. There we go. That's it, twist across. Good work team, good work. Little movements, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to step back again, heel down. New leg again, hips forward, shoulders back, drop and reach over the top. Reach it over, there we go. Good work. Now if you're only ever going to do one type of exercise, I would say, right, you can only ever do one type of exercise, you've got 15 minutes every day, it would be the warm-up. I'd just say do the warm-up every day. Change over, heel down, hips forward, shoulders back, drop. The warm-up isn't trying to achieve any major results. There's no ego attached to the warm-up. I love it. What it's trying to do is just getting you ready, it's waking the body up, it's energising you. It's not punishing you, it's no guilt training in the warm-up. It's the most pure part of the workout. 3, 2, 1, and back to bounce. Let's get the arms going across the body. Can you see? It's just freedom with movements. It's not trying to achieve anything apart from some energizer, just some energy flowing around the body. Big arms around. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going for those high knees again. I want more heat. But this time, guys, we're climbing those arms up. Let's go. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. Let's get those knees to squeeze. Pull them up. We need a long range of motion. So if you did the flexibility pillar, guys, you'll see that range of motion is going to give you a lot more vocabulary of exercise you're able to do. If your vocabulary of exercise is slim, it's probably because your flexibility is. And then flick the heels. So if we can increase that range of motion, you can increase the type of movements you can do. Okay, so from here, guys, I'm going to drop to my knees. So I'm going to make sure I've got a mat so it's soft. So I don't damage my knees. I'm going to bring my hips a step forwards. This knee stays on the floor, back foot in line with the knee. Roll hips forward and hold it there. There you go. So we're just stretching out the hip flexors. Make sure this isn't too tight. It goes down to the quad. Roll the shoulders back. Hold it there. If you've been sat at a desk or sat behind in a car for long periods of time or just sat down, our bodies aren't meant to be sat down for that long. You get real tight here. So we're just stretching out. Okay, change over. Roll in. Shoulders back. Also, it teaches you how to engage your core here. So bam, this position. Rather than a lot of people do stretch this way and you go, you're just like resting there, you're not stretching. Okay, from here we're going to go onto our backs. Lie down, big circles, rest the heads. You know I love this, guys. Take the weight off the legs, loosen through. This is agility in itself, isn't it? Bit of coordination as well. Rolling around. Okay, circle backwards, big circles. There we go. Big circles going backwards. We're going to go feet together, knees together, loosen off the spine, hands go wide. Try and control it so your knees don't touch the floor, nor do your feet, but you keep your feet in a right angle with the knees and loosen off. There we go. This is one of my favourites, guys. Really loose off the spine. Great for core control as well. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to centre. Feet flat on the floor, hands flat on the floor. We're going to peel the spine. Now, if you're getting this now, guys, you're understanding that you're rolling it off. Stretch, squeeze the glutes nice and high, and then roll it back down again. One vertebra joint at a time till you hit the bottom. Then I come back up, and then squeeze up, and then roll back down again. Keep that motion going. Roll, squeeze up, and roll back down. Now I'm going to put my knees in, heads in. I'm going to rock my body up and down, nice and loose. control this so I'm not letting my feet touch and my head touch if I can. I'm making the muscles either side of my spine have that nice little massage so it's loose. Easing off, controlling my core as well. Couple more, 1 and 2. So from here, I'm going to take one leg forwards, I'm going to put my knees on the floor. Take one leg forwards, hands are going to come on the inside of that leg, then I lift this back knee off the floor. So as you can see from the side here, the back leg's on the floor, and I'm just pulsing down. What I'm doing with that, guys, I'm dynamically stretching through my hip flexors and my hamstrings to open up and change over. Let's go, back leg up and pulse down. So any exercise today that you feel like you can't do full out, I will give you a variation, don't you worry about that, but we're going to give it a go. And slowly up, I'm going to move the man out of the way because I don't need him for now. So if you need a drink, grab some drink right now. We're going to come back and we're going to go to the floor. Now you might need the mat on this one if you put your knees on the floor. We're going to do press-ups. Now guys, knees down press-ups to me are just fine, as long as they're here. So let me show you what I mean by knees down press-ups. You go into a press-up position and you just put your knees on the floor. I do my press up, I lift. I do my press up, I lift. This is better than this. There's no point doing this, there's no point doing this. Now the agility we've got here today, guys, is we're going to do a knee lift. We call it lizard press up. So if I show you from facing you, I do press up, I lift the knee up, press up, lift the knee up. We're going to do 2 press ups, rest, and then we go back into it again. We go press up, knee, press up, knee, rest. Now, what's the reason why I'm resting? Because I don't want to exhaust your muscle groups. There's no point going flat out at the start and having no finish. So we're going to do this, guys, for 1 minute 30. Now, you can rest for as long as you want between each one. I would rather see the quality in the exercises than the quantity of exercises and the quality of the pants. So here we go. Press up, knee lifts. Let's go. Press up, bang. Press up, bang. So knees trying to reach the outside of the shoulder. And I'm going to go again. Press up, pow. Press up, pow, and then rest. So just taking my time between each one. I want to, now this is the skill section. We're building a skill up. You can't get agility unless you build a skill up. So I'm not going for too crazy agility today. I'm learning the skills and then we'll learn how to put them together. Pow. You're also building some strength, some lovely strength. Because Spartan strength is miles away from this session. You're going to be fine. Press up, strong. Press up, strong. Remember, I'm giving you 1 minute 30, guys, so you've got enough time to rest and get your exercise in. It's not a challenge to see how many you can do. Press up, strong. Press up, strong. I'm taking about 3 seconds between each one, 3-5 seconds. That's 1 minute gone. You've got 30 seconds left. Press up, in. Press up, in. Here we go. So you build up the strength, build up the pathways, get that strength, get that confidence in you. Don't worry how much ready you need. Your knees on the floor, knees on the floor. Don't worry about how many you're doing. 10 more seconds, let's go. Worry about the quality of each one. Press up, in. Press up, in. Okay, so that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, I am going to use the mat because I'm going to be on my back. These are called 3-point sit-ups. So in fact, I'll show you facing you to start with. I go from here. First of all, I'm going to go hand, opposite foot, drop down. Hand, opposite foot on the other side, drop down, then I come to the centre. Now, if you're finding it that you can't reach, just do this, ready? There you go. And then pull in. So if you find you can't get your back on the floor, just rotate to the side. Keep your eyes on the ceiling, rotate to the side. You don't need to come all the way up and down. Rest. 3 or 4 seconds between each one, or as much as you need. Practice rounds. Go. One side. 3 point, 2, center is 3, rest. Then I go again. Bam, learn the skill. 1, 2, center, pow, rest. Then I put it in again. Just keep going at your own pace. If you're going faster than me, guys, because you know you're an expert at this, then you go for it, right? I'm not going to stop you. And if you find out at the end, you go, "Moo, I went a bit hard at the start." That's your lesson. That's cool. We can learn these lessons, and you go, right, I'm not having that, Alex. I want to go hard at the start, then you're going to have to train hard. And in time, you will get those results. If you want it to, you train hard all the way through, and there is no restrictions for you, then brilliant, I love that. That's ambitious, I like it. Go and achieve it. Make it happen. Make it happen by putting your effort in your workouts. Eating right, sleeping right, living with a nice mindset A winner's mindset. You're going to get this. 30 seconds. If you find you go, wow, I went too hard at the start, man, I'm going to go slower next time, then you do that next time. Every time you do this, you will learn a new lesson. And it's not just about how many calories you can burn in your workout, or how trim you can get. You learn about how your body functions, which is priceless. There we go, pow, pow. And you might find, you go, right Alex, I went too hard to start, but I want to be able to pace myself. Next time, go slower, and then build up from there. There we go. 1 minute 30 gone, and rest. Okay, so the next one we got, guys, we're doing flutters, okay? So we're on our bellies. Again, I'm going to use the mat, and I'm going to flutter my feet. So over here, I'm going to on my front, and I'm going to bring my quad to the floor, and I'm going to flutter this way. As I do this, I'm going to lift up. 1, like I'm doing breaststroke. 2, 3, 4. What am I doing there? It's agility because I'm learning that coordination. My feet are fluttering whilst I lift and move my arms. So I'm lifting my body off the floor. And notice my eyes stay down as I bring my arms around. Eyes stay down. I lift my body up just like breaststroke. If you're not much of a swimmer, don't worry, you'll get this. If I face you, you can probably see even better. I go up and around, whilst I'm fluttering my legs. I'm going to do 4, take 3 seconds, do 4 again. If you want to do more, you do more. If you want to do less, but learn the skill of the movement. Here we go. Fluttering and I'm up. 1, eyes down. 2, don't lift from the head up. 3, and then 4, and then I'll come back down again. Now when I'm bringing these arms around, squeezing the elbows into my back, getting that back worked. Every muscle group works. Flutter. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I love about agility days, guys. There's no muscle that you're not going to train. You're going to get every muscle worked. But again, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now if you want to make it harder, you lift the quads higher off the floor. If you want to make it easier, just little movements with your quads on the floor. It's up to you. Here we go. 1. Explore, experiment. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the elbows into the back. Looking good, team. You okay? We got this. So we're not exhausting you, we're creating you. That's what I want to think about. We're not breaking you down, we're creating you. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. I love that, guys. Got 30 seconds left of practicing this one. And again, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Love it. And rest. Okay, I'm going to try and get like 2 more sets in. Practicing that motion. Rest the heads down. I'm going, fluttering, and I'm in. 1, swimming out. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. I need 1 more setting. Here we go. Flutter. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Okay, if you need a drink, guys, grab a drink, come back and meet me here. Remember, I don't want to tie you out with this. I'm not going to use a mat on this next one, and you don't think you'll need it either. So these ones, guys, are called Pendulum mountain climbers, okay? So Pendulum mountain climbers. Now what we do on these is a mountain climber is running the knee up to the opposite elbow. So we show you from the side, I basically am in a plank position and I run my knees up. Now Pendulum mountain climber is a start on one side and I move across. So the knee goes across. So I'm going to the opposite elbow, but I take my whole body across and then jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm pendulum, my lower half of the body is swinging across. Now we're getting serious with the agility, aren't we? So we're going to do 1 minute 30 practicing. Again, I'm going to do 4 in a row, rest, 4 in a row, rest. If you want to do more or less, that's up to you. Don't worry about speed too much on this. So remember, it's all about transition later. Here we go. One side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now do notice how I keep my bum down. In fact, I'm going to show you from the side, it's probably a bit easier. I keep my bum low. 1, 2, 3, 4. If your bum's up here, you're not using too much your core, you're putting all the pressure into your shoulders. So you're going to hold the bum down. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Learn that skill. Practice skill. Take 2 or 3 seconds. Join back in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really good for your core. Really good for your core here. And throwing the legs around. Trusting you can do this new movement. Easy. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Own it. We're going to own every station, guys. Let's go again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Easy. Take your rest in between. It's up to you how much you do. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Looking good team, looking good. And again, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing that bum from side to side. Swing that bum. That's what it's called, pendulum, so swing it. 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Don't tire yourself out, guys. Remember, today's job is not to increase your cardiovascular fitness. Today's job is to increase your range of motion, your control over your body, to increase your agility. If you're tired, you're going to get sloppy. Leave the tired days to other days, cardio days, calorie burn days. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want any sloppiness. We want clean movements. Let's go for one more then. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Okay, so next one's a bit harder. Well, they're going to use more energy. We're going for burpees with a T twist. Now, T twist is you make a letter T with the body twist. I'll show you from the side. Now, the burpees I'm going to do here is I'm going to go belly to floor, lift up, twist 1, twist 2, jump up on my feet. Pow! You want to make it harder? Do it faster. Now, I'm going to do 1 rest, 1 rest. You don't need to if you don't want to. I'm going to go at a pace which I think is good for you. Now, if you want to make it easier, walk the legs out, drop the knees, lift an arm, lift an arm. Or maybe twist and twist. Step them up. There you go. It's still agility. I'm just doing more dynamic. So you can walk out, drop or lift, and T-twist, walk back in again, or you can do what I'm doing. I'm going to jump out with the burpee. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So jump down, bam, to my belly. I'm lifting up, I'm twisting, I'm jumping back in again, pow at the top. Now I'm going to go again. Bam, flat belly, lift up, twist 1, twist 2, and bring it up. Pow. You see that, guys? So I'm not rushing. Down, belly down, lift up. You can see the agility here. Now, guys, it is completely normal for a human being, especially of our age, right? The burpee is enough of a workout. Just doing 1. I want to make it. You aren't scared of burpees. It's just you going from upright to straight down. That's all. We want to be able to do this, guys. We're not scared of throwing our body around. We're allowed to be youthful, full of youth. We're allowed to have that through our lives. We're allowed to do it. Let's go again. Down, flat, lift. 1, 2, shoot up. That's a minute gone, guys. 30 seconds. You got this. Here we go. Down, flat. 1, 2, shoot up. Pow. How dynamic do you want to be? Do you want to put more power into it? Put more power into it. Find out what's right for you, man. Burn, shoot up, pow. 15 seconds. I'm going to try and get 2 more in. Down, flat. 1, 2, pow. Time for 1 more. Here we go. Flat. 1, 2, up, pow. Okay, team, well done. That's a big one. That gets your heart rate up. So next one we're going to go for is single leg skaters. So from here, I'm going down, I'm going 1 leg. Now again, I'm going to show an easier version if you want it. I'm jumping from this side across without putting the back leg on the floor. See that? This one doesn't touch the floor. So if I show you from the side, I go 1, doesn't touch. 1, doesn't touch. My skater squat here is a version of the curtsy squat. Drop, hands to make sure you can see I'm curtsying. You can do that one if you want to. Skater squats is you put the foot down, jump, land, land. What I'm doing to test your agility a bit more is I'm not putting the foot on the floor. I'm landing on 1 leg. 1 leg. Now I'm going to go for 4 rest, just so I maintain my cardio. So when it comes to the end, I've got what it takes. Up to you what you do. 1 minute 30. Here we go. Start on 1 leg. Jump. See how you get on. Jump. Remember, maybe start with your curtsy squats to start with. See how you get on with those, and then build up gradually. There's no ego attached to this workout. Choose. There you go. Choose the one for you. Build up. If you're going to build up strength around your legs, you've got to build up gradually. Keep putting those muscles upon muscles. I'm going to start from the other side this time. There you go. See how I'm testing my balance. There's agility. Take your time with this. Learn the skills. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. I'm going to go for this side this time. I'll go low. 1, 2, there it is. And that's why I'm doing it. Because I don't want that to happen. I don't want to lose my balance. I want to trust my body. So I've got to take myself there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your dynamic energy. You're getting more strong there. I feel better after that one, so I'm going to build up again. 1, get low. 2, get low. 3, get low. And 4. Now you can see I'm using my arms. Use my arms to stabilise me. Bam, the way I skate with, that's why it's called skating squats, right? It's going to look like I'm skating. Okay, let's go again. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now if you want to use more width, use more width. I'm staying safe in my zone. 1, there we go. I'm only in my area. 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. Okay. 2 more exercises left, team, before we've nailed them all. Next one, side swipe, switch lunges. Again, I'll give you versions where you can lower it down a bit. So I'm going to go. Lead leg is the one on the inside. I'm going to switch, lunge, end up on the other side. Now if you want to, just do it on the spot. Or step it across. So from here, lunge, step, 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 drop. So the agility is me moving across. But I really don't want you to take the foot and then trap behind. You've just done that exercise. I want to control it, so when I do my lunge, it's wide. I jump wide. If you want to, you can make it easier. Have the leg on the inside at the back. It just makes it a bit easier to jump. I'm going to let you experiment with it yourself. I'm going to do 4 rest, 4 rest. So again, lunge position, I jump and move. But my leg stays wide. It doesn't trap behind. Doesn't trap behind. Now notice I'll keep my body upright. So if I show from the side, I keep my body upright, so don't lean forwards. From here, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I land my hips, land in the centre of my body, not over a leg. Now next thing I want you to try and do, try and get the arms working, opposite hand. Jump 1, there you go. 2, 3, 4. Now you might want to experiment again, like I said, inside leg goes back. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're side swiping as you do your switch lunges, but make sure it's a lunge, not a curtsy squat. Let's go again. Or you could just do it this way. Move across, pow, move across, pow. It's still agility, it's just not got the power behind it. Pow, you see that? You've got to learn for yourself, which is good for you, and build on that. Let's go 10 more seconds. 1, pow, 2, pow, 3, pow, 4, pow. Can you see my opposites? That's going to be athletic. So if I'm running this way. I want to train my body to do this. I think 1 more, here we go. 1, pow, 2, pow, 3, pow, 4, pow, and rest. Nice work, team. Okay, 1 more for a drink break. This one is easier on the cardio, but harder on the balance. We're going to go side crunch. So the elbow comes down to the knee. See that? Side crunch. I'm going to lift my leg and jump. See that? And then I'm going to go the other way. Side crunch, jump. So it's a hop. Now you can make it easier. Here we go. Here's make it easier. Side crunch, step to side. Side crunch, step to side. So I don't do the hop. Side crunch, I step out. Side crunch, step out. Let me show you what the side crunch looks like from the side. I bring the elbow down, the leg up. So I'm working the lateral side here. Bang. Working that core and that lateral motion here. Now if you want to make it harder, because I know some of you are beasts out there, you want to make it harder, you got this. Side crunch, kick the leg out. Pow. Side crunch, kick leg out. Pow. Side crunch, kick leg out. Pow. It's up to you. Ready? 1 minute 30. Practicing. One side. Pow. Side crunch first. Hold. Jump. Side crunch first. Hold. Jump. Now I'm just going to keep going with this one. Pow. Because I'm going to show you different variations. So I'm doing a side crunch. I'm balancing. I'm not jumping yet. Then I'm going for it. If you want to go 1 step. 1 step. If you trust the calves, to leave the floor and hold you. Give that a go. 1, jump. If you want to try and extend the leg to get more muscle groups working, go for it. Pow. So we do like a psychic, aren't we? We're not like a psychic, we're doing actual psychic, but we're not going to worry about the name of the kicks. We're just moving and extend the leg. Okay, 20 more seconds. Pow. How's that agility working for you? You feel balanced, you feel good on those feet, and a lot of agility comes to these calves, comes to the ground. There you go. It's connecting through the earth, guys, isn't it? Your eyes, your senses, they're taking the information, they go through the brain, into the body, into the ground, and then back up through the body, into the head again. And it makes that decision super quick. And rest. Nice work, team. Grab a drink. So the workout, are you ready for the workout? Of course you are. We're going to do 1 minute 30, and we're going to try and keep moving. It goes. Now you can stick with me. I'm going to go at a fairly simple pace. If you raise the head, raise the head. If you get stuck behind, don't worry. You can hear me talking anyway. So I'm going to keep working through. It goes lizard press up. So I'm going to show you here so you can see me. I go press up, remember, lizard. So I'm pressing as I lift my knee up. I'm going to do 4. Then I'm going to go onto my back. I'm going to go, so we're going to go from lizard press ups and 3-point sit ups. Okay, and we do 4. I'm going to keep it simple. Everything is going to be 4. Okay, so keep it simple. So it goes lizard press ups, 3-point sit ups. Then we go onto our front. We do our flutters with our breaststroke. 1, 2. Don't worry, I'm going to remind you to go. After we've done those, we do our pendulums for 4. Our burpees with a T-twist for 4. Then we're going to do our skater squats for 4. Our side swipe lunges for 4. And our raises for 4. Okay, you ready, team? So here we go. We're going to go for 1 minute 30 thread, just like we've been doing, but we're transitioning from one position to the other position. Now I'm going to put this down so I don't have to waste any time. I advise you get your mats ready so you don't have to waste your time. Remember, it's about transition from one movement to the other movements. Round 1, we do 4 rounds of this, team. Round 1, try and sit together on it. Here we go. Whether your knees down, knees up, it's up to you. Press ups, here we go. 1, lizard. Pow. 2, 3, 4. Now from here, straighten your backs. Pow, here we go. Side, side, center. Side, side, center. That's 2. Side, side, center. That's 3. Side, side, center. That's 4. Onto our front. Straighten your front. Here we go. Flutter those legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pendulums, ready? Pendulums. So one side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the big ones. Onto our feet. Clap, 1 down. To our bellies. Up. 1, 2. That's 1. Pow. Down we go. Bellies. T-twist. Pow. Pow. Back up. 3. Pow. Down. T-twist. Pow. Pow. Back up. 4. Last ones. Bellies. Pow. 1, 2, ready? Skater squats. So from here, single leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pow. Side into your lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 15 seconds. Here we go. Lift, jump. Lift, jump. If you're like me, guys, lift, jump. And you still got time left, lift, jump. We go straight back down to a lizard. Let's get it going. 1, 2, 3, and time and rest. Awesome work, team. Okay, we're going to have a 30-second rest. We're going to go again. You feel okay? Now, guys, hopefully you found your own kind of pace and time. The only thing you're going to find is remembering the order. So, lizards. Now, I did those lizards at the end wrong, by the way. Well, I didn't do them wrong, I did an easier version. It's meant to be this way. I did an easier version. I did a press up, knee, knee. It's up to you if you want to do a harder version. I'm going to go for the harder version this time. So it goes press up and knee at the same time. 10 seconds. How you feeling? Now it's a workout. Go at your own pace. I'm going to extend the time if you need it. Don't worry, there'll be enough time for you to feel the whole thing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lizard, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now after your lizards, when you're ready, onto your backs, we go one side, bang, other side, centre, you choose your level. And there we go for 2, bang, bang, and again, 3, bang, bang, and again, bang. Last one, so this one. So after these guys, we're going to go onto a front, so we do a breaststroke to a flutters. So if you're still on the sit-ups, that's okay. Catch me up when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pendulums, I'm up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to our feet. Burpees, bang, down, up. 1, 2. Up to our feet. Pow, down, flat down, up. 1, 2. Up to our feet. Pow, down, up. 1. I'm going to get one more in. Pow. Let's go. Pow, down, up. Pow. 1, 2. I'm going to go into the skaters. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, after skaters, you've got the lunges. Jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side crunch. Jump. Pow. Side crunch. Jump. Pow. Side crunch. Where's the agility? Pow. You choose a level. Pow. Keep going. Okay. If you haven't finished, don't worry. So you've done 2 rounds now. Now you're seeing how long it's taking you. If you haven't finished, keep going. Don't worry. No rush. What we're going to do now is, if you feel like, do you know what, Alex? The 4 reps is too much for me. Drop to 2. So do 2 of each. Instead of 4, do 2 of each. I'm going to stick to 4. If you do 2 of each and you finish way before me, you pick the wrong number. Next one, last one, pick 3 of each. If, however, you're way ahead of me, go into 5. So with the 2 practice goes at the start. How did you get on? Were you behind me or ahead of me? If you're behind me, drop the reps down. If you're ahead of me, higher the reps. I want you to try and go at the pace I'm going at. So maybe drop the reps. That means you do 3 of each instead of 4, or 2 of each instead of 4, or 5 of each instead of 4. It's your choice. We're going to go for 1 more set. You ready? Was it 1 more set? No, let's do 2 more sets. Let's do 2 more sets. We've got time. How are we getting on? We're doing okay? We're good, we're good. Let's get rocking in, team. Okay, ready? So, lizard press-ups first. Choose your repetitions then. We should have them in order. Remember, lizards, sit-ups, flutters, pendulums, burpees with twist, skaters, lunges, side crunches. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Lizards, 1, 2, 3, 4. Onto your backs. What numbers are you going for? I'm going to stop counting there because I don't want to throw you off. I'm just going to do it so you know what kind of pace to go by. What number did you get to? You choose your numbers. It's about the movement I'm looking for, guys. It's not the numbers that count. Hopefully we're getting that now. It's about how you flow from one to the other. Then after your sit-ups, you've got your flutters, remember? So if you're way ahead of me, maybe you've got your number wrong again. 3, 4, I'm onto pendulums. 1, 2, 3, 4, onto burpees. So burpees with a T-twist. Remember, you can choose a level you do these at and the numbers now. Burpee, pow, down, T-twist. Number 2, pow, burpee, hand, pow, drop down. Number 3, are you sticking at my pace? Up, pow, we got number 4, down, 1, 2. How you getting on, team? Pow, skaters, here we go, start from the side. 1 foot on the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then switches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd you go? Okay, if you finished way ahead of me, your reps are too low. If you finished way behind me and you're still moving now, don't stop, keep going, don't stop. Your reps are too high. We have 1 more set and I'm going to challenge you. Can you finish at the same time as me? By altering the reps. Now, don't alter the type of exercise unless you absolutely have to. If you have the ability to do the exercise, do it, lower the reps. I'm not worried about how many of each one you do. I'm worried about the well, not worried. I want to create that transition. 10 seconds, team. I'm going to go around exactly the same pace. Now your job is to play a game. Can you keep up with Alex? Do you have to go higher or lower to keep up with Alex? Let's give it a go. There's the game. Keep up with Alex. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lizards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stop counting to the left side. I'm distracting you onto your backs. 3-point sit-ups. One side on the side, centre. I'm doing my 4s while you run. Just keep moving. Power. There we go. What numbers you want? Power. Power. And flutters next, so run to the front. Move it round. Flutters. 1 breaststroke. 2 breaststroke. 3 breaststroke. 4 breaststroke. Pendulums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Burpees. Power with the T-twist. I drop the floor, you don't need to if you don't want to. 1. I'm showing the extreme results. It's up to you what you do with it. Power. Down. 1, 2. Are you keeping the same pace as me? Did you change your numbers to keep the same pace as me? How you getting on? Bet some of you went up to 5s, didn't you? Just to show off. Yeah, that's good if you can. Go for it. Power. Oh, I've lost my number now. I'm going to go for one more just to make sure. Power. That's going to ruin it for you. 1, 2. And then back up. Here we go. Here we go. Scalers. Here we go. I'm going to this side. Jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lunges. In position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crunches. Are you close to where I am? Power. Here we go. Power. Power. And again. Power. As you go on. Give yourself a mark out of 10. If you finish at the same time as me, boom, you got yourself 10 out of 10. If you didn't, don't worry. As long as you keep moving, I'm happy. That was just a game of play at the end for you. Okay, grab a drink if you need one. Let's come back for a cool down. So we're shaking the body out. So we've got a sweat on. Obviously, guys, it's a fitness program to get you simply fit. So every session is going to be a challenge. It's got to be, arms across. But it's a challenge in a different area, or the specific is a different area. And the big arms round. There you go. And relax. Ankles round. It's just a different skill that supports. Each pillar supports your structure. That's what we're after. Today was about moving from one position to the other position. I'm getting you moving around. We're not doing high reps in one place. If you're doing high reps in one place, you'll get really good at that rep. You get really good at that movement. The movement I'm interested in isn't how many squats you can do, or the squat itself. You're doing the squat, moving on to do something else. Okay, from here, heads down side to side. And then ready, we're going to grab the head, take the hand underneath, and then stretch your neck. Nice and steady. Hold it there. That's it, relax. And then bring it over to the centre, change over to the side, and across. Now, let's talk about 9 pillars. How often should you be doing them? Okay, we'll have a little sit in our butts, have a stretch, and we'll sit and talk about that. So, this is the way I like to think of it. You don't really want to train at this level every single day unless you absolutely have to, or your lifestyle allows it. My advice is you want to do 1, 2 day off, 1, 2 day off. 1, 2, maybe 2 days off, 1, 2. You never really want to have 3 days off in a row, okay? Try never to have 3 days off in a row. It's going to happen, but try your best. If it only happens when it has to happen, you're fine. If you aim to do 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off, let's change the legs over. If you aim to do 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off, if something happens and you have to have 2 days off, you're okay. But you've done 2 days on, you've got a good routine going. If you plan to have 2 days off, and the 3rd day something happens, you have to have that 3rd day off, it's going to mess with your training. If you plan to have 3 days off, and you go, right, you put a lot of pressure on that one workout, and that pressure isn't fun anymore, and it's like it becomes a necessity, you've got to tick a training session off. I don't want it to be that way. Okay, pull one leg in, foot to bum, knee to shoulder. There are 9 pillars, right? So you can't get 9 pillars done in a week if you're doing 2 on, 1 off. Now, there may be some of you that go, right, Alex, I can train 3 times a day. Get stuck in, right? My advice is, if you train 3 times a day, do a pillar, do something else, something slightly different. Do a pillar, do something else. You don't really want to try and get 2 or 3 pillars in one day unless you are a professional athlete, right? Or you're in a job I'm in and you're doing it because you're training other people. Change over, bring it across, give it a squeeze. So this is my golden rule, right? Exercise every day, but you don't need to train every day. Now what I mean by that is, guys, a rest day does not mean do nothing. A rest day is you go for a walk, you do some stretches maybe, you do an energizer, you play with the kids, you have a bit of a knockout out with your mates in football, you go for a little bike ride, you go for a swim. That's a rest day. A training day is when you specifically work to improve a certain skill. Okay, from here we're going to lie our backs, arm up and across with an agenda. We have a set agenda, we have an intelligent program and we stick to it. A rest day means you're doing it just for fun, right? You're doing it for fun. You're doing it because just for your health of mind, health of body, for family, for socializing. Stretch his arms out, legs out. Okay, slowly up and across the other side. So you don't really want to have a rest day where you do nothing at all. However, if once a week you have a sofa day, you're still not going to be completely still all day. It depends what kind of job you're in. If you're in a job where you're sat at a desk all day, you really don't want to have a sofa day. You've done enough sitting down. You're going to keep the body moving. Okay, but again, it's your choice, it's your life. Feet flat, the back's flat, grab the heads, pull the chins in. But I can give you my guidance and my advice. I can't make you do it. Depends how bad you want it, I suppose, guys. Depends how bad you want it. But if you're training every day, you're probably going to overtrain. The 9 pillars, you're aiming to get the 9 pillars in 2 weeks. Then relax. 2 weeks, 14 days. So bend your knees, slow it down, 14 days. Think about it. 14 days, 9 pillars. What that means is you've got 5 days in between where you can have rest days. 1, 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off. In 2 week period you have 5 rest days, that's probably enough. And relax. Okay, onto our knees. We're going to take our arms out, stretch down. But remember, our rest days aren't nothing days, they're still exercise, they're just not training. They're exercise for fun, they're exercise just for freedom. Okay, walk the hands around to one side and drop down. But you know your body's better than me, and hopefully by the end of this you'll know your body's better than you've ever known it before. That's what I want. And you'll know what to do. Nutrition is down to you. You've got to get this nutrition right, guys. And across the other side. If you don't get nutrition right, you will under-recover. Drop down. Take your nutrition seriously. Aim for 2 to 3 litres a day. 5 to 10 fruit and veg a day. 40 grams of protein. 60 grams of carbs. 10 grams of fat. Back up, chin on chest. Try and get that nutrition in you. Experiment with your fruit and veg. Experiment with your proteins. Okay, we take one leg at the side. Separate those legs, you got it. So my knees apart, my body's in the centre. I'm dripping from my face here. I sweat a lot more when I'm at home. Not the same ventilation as the big room. That's good. I'm okay about that. I'm going to get the horse back in. Plus it's a very hot day today. Okay, over to the side. So body's in the centre. Separate the foot from that knee. Here we go. Think about it. Eat the calories you need and you'll be okay. Eat the calories you don't need and you're going to have surplus calories. Those surplus calories will turn into fat no matter what. Knees together, hips forwards, elbows are going to be back this way, push it. If you need advice on nutrition, I can give that to you in further detail, in further depth. I can help you with that, but stick to the basics and you should be okay. Toes in, heels down. If you find you're not okay, I'll help you further. Legs straight, shins in, roll up, roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders, arms up, stretch up. Awesome work. One more stretch, guys, from here. I'm going to face this way so you can follow me. This leg is going to step in front of this leg. This arm goes over the top, stretch, stretch, stretch. There we go, hold it there. Stretch through the back. Right on the laterals, get rid of that tension in the side and change over to the side. Leg, so this leg goes over the front, hip out and over the top. Good work, team, good session. Agility, done. So remember, you want to get through 9 pillars in about 2 weeks. That's what we're aiming for. That's a good go, that is. And relax, shake it loose. You don't want to get through 9 pillars in 9 days and then don't do anything for 9 days. That's no good. Long-term positive results. Fantastic work, guys. Awesome. Go and get some water in you. Have yourself a fantastic day. Simply fit through and through.